Rule number 5 and rule number 5, Senator Karen Nyamu is not properly dressed. She has entered this house with sleeveless dress. And Mr. Speaker, you can rule whether that is appropriate. But my advice and my plea is to the majority side to take Kenyans seriously. We have been elected into this house to bring honor to the people of Kenya. It is getting enough in this house.
Senator Chirange. Senator Mundigi, if it's related to that point of order.
Katika Senate tuko watu 67. Nataka kukosoa Senator, sio mambo ya Kenya Kwanza, ni mambo ya mtu kivyake. Kwa hiyo nataka nikukosoe, kama mtu amevaa mbaya, sio Senator wote wa Kenya Kwanza wamevaa mbaya.
Can the senator be heard in silence, please? Thank you. Now,
hiyo ni ukweli kwa sababu amesema yeye angesema Nyamu.
Senator, can you have a seat, please? Honorable Senator, can you have your seat? Order, senators, order. Order. Order, senators. Order, senators. Senator Mundigi. Senator Mundigi. Senator Mundigi, can you have your seat? Senator, as per Senator Nyamu, I'm going to read the Speaker's Rules number 5 for clarity. Senators are required not to enter the chamber, lounge, or dining room without being properly dressed. This means that a male senator will be dressed in a coat, collar, tie, long trousers, socks and shoes or service uniform, religious attire, or such other decent dressing as may be approved by the Speaker from time to time. And once the Speaker approved any dress code, it's normally communicated beforehand. An equivalent standard shall apply in respect of women senators who may also wear kitenge or such other African attire. Senator Nyamu, I'm afraid you don't fit the bill. And I'm going to ask you to leave the chambers, get properly dressed, and come back to the chamber.
Bwana Speaker.
Senator Nyamu, I've already ruled. Kindly abide by the ruling. Before you proceed, Minority Leader, as for Senator Sifuna, he will remain out of these chambers for the remainder of today's sitting. He may resume tomorrow.
Records of this House. I will begin by saying that I will be the last person to engage with the Speaker in a manner that I've seen some senators engage with the Speaker. The dignity of this House must be retained at all costs, all the time. Mr. Speaker, if my recollection serves me right, and I know it does, Senator Mundigi is my friend, is my neighbor He is my vice chair in the Committee of Agriculture. I respect him. But as Speaker, what Senator Mudigi did on the floor today is one thing that should never be allowed to happen. Running up and about the Hill, exchanging with everyone and throwing up arms. And in fact, that is what provoked Senator Sifuna to demand of him to respect the chair. That's exactly what happened, Mr. Speaker. That Senator Sifuna was actually disgusted that Senator Mudigi is disrespecting the Speaker and throwing up arms against other senators. For that action, which I don't support any senator to engage the Speaker in that manner. For that reason, the Senator Sifuna was asked to leave, and he left respectively. The Speaker, I want to beg of you, so that you also send the right message in this House. This is the beginning of a new session, and we should never tolerate this kind of behavior in this House. So, Speaker, I don't direct you, I just plead, for purposes of you being seen to be fair, Mr. Mudigi, the same fate that has befallen Senator Sifuna should befall Senator Mudigi. I thank you.
Senators, I think we need to dispense of this point of order so that we proceed on more serious matters. Honorable Senators, for the few months I have presided over this House, if you noticed, I've been very lenient and patient, to the extent that some of you have developed a habit of engaging the chair. Now, I'm going to make it very clear in this second session that the business of the House is going to be conducted strictly by our standing orders. Now, I'm going to give you the difference between the acts of Senator Mudigi and the acts of Senator Sifuna, and why I chose to send away Senator Sifuna and not Senator or both of them out. Senator Sifuna engaged the chair directly. You cannot do that. And if you noticed, for the few months we've been here, both sides sometimes engage each other. And I call for order, and you calm down. I don't throw you out. But the moment you go beyond engaging your colleagues and engage the chair, then certainly that is a line that will not allow you to cross. Senator Mudigi did not engage me directly. He was engaging the colleagues. He was shouting just like you are shouting. If I'm to send Senator Mudigi out, I'll send 5 of you from this side. And I don't think that's a proper way to handle business. So, honorable senators, let us prosecute our business with dignity and decorum. It is extremely painful for me to ask a senator to leave the chambers. Senator Sifuna is not an individual. He's here for and on behalf of the people of Nairobi, millions of people. Sending him out means shutting out millions of Nairobians. It is that painful. And that's why for the few months I've been with you, I've really exercised restraint, not wanting to throw any one of you. But members, do not take that as a weakness of the chair. Don't. I will always exercise my discretion with a lot of restraint, but also I expect you to behave in a manner as stipulated in our standing orders. So let the matter rest there. Next order, please. Majority, you had not completed yet.
In conclusion, Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Senate today, Tuesday the 14th of February 2023. This is a report of the Parliamentary Service Commission on the nomination of the Honorable Senator Johnston Muthama for appointment as a non-member of the Parliament Commissioner to the Parliamentary Service Commission. Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay.
Honorable Senators, as you may have noted, Senator Joyce Chepkoech Korir MP, Senator Majority Leader, has tabled the report of the Parliamentary Service Commission on the approval for appointment of Honorable Johnston Muthama to the position of male non-member commissioner of the Parliamentary Service Commission. The commission of the Parliamentary Service Commission, the composition of the Parliamentary Service Commission is detailed in Article 127 of the Constitution of Kenya. Article 127(2)(d) of the Constitution provides that the composition of the commission shall include one man and one woman appointed by Parliament from among persons who are experienced in public affairs but are not members of Parliament. Honorable Senators, public appointments such as these must be approved by Parliament as provided in Article 127(2)(d) of the Constitution and Section 3 of the Public Appointments Parliamentary Approval Act. Further, Standing Order 77 of the Senate Standing Orders provide the procedure for approval hearing by the Select Committee. From the foregoing, this matter stands committed to the Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights for consideration. Pursuant to Section 8(1) of the said Act and Standing Order 773, the committee has 14 days from today to consider this matter and report to the Senate on the suitability of the candidate for appointment to the Parliamentary Service Commission. I thank you, Honorable Senators. Next order, Clerk.